I'm just gonna have 6 AIs. 'Cause you know what? Why not? It's fun that way.
Let's play.
7.
It's your turn.
I just gotta wait for all this. Maybe I should have done 6, but whatever. 6 is fun. Especially when you get like no color sets, you know, it's great.
Roll the dice.
Yeah, I feel like going first has a lot of advantage when there's a lot of people playing. I just tied with them, but I think it's by player order. That's how I break ties, so I'm still technically first. How am I in first? I literally rolled a 7. Really not that great. What the frick?
Shake the dice and see what the future
It's impossible to
holds.
roll past a 7, I guess. It even dies. Okay, there it is. So I think I go second. Nope, I go last out of the people who rolled 7. Okay, never mind.
Here, the dice are red. Your
That's
time has
freaking
come.
great.
That's what I like to see.
Alright, he's going just visiting, so.
Let's play.
I'm doing fine. I thought he rolled another 10. I was gonna be a little annoyed.
Whatever happens, don't settle.
Yeah, I did say I was gonna play Lego Harry Potter, and then I saw some people playing Monopoly, and I was like, I wanna play Monopoly.
It's your turn.
So, that's how we got here. I also saw people trying to be pros. Maybe if this game goes by really quickly, I'll just go to like Wii Sports or something like that and just play
Let's
more
see
boxing
if
and whatnot.
Chance is on your side.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point though.
Good news.
I also just have the weirdest bunch of games. Because I don't know if you noticed, but I have no games that have come out in the last like 2 years. It's great.
You have a train to catch.
I think even in 2020, I don't have any games that came out then. I think the most recent game I have that came out was like 3 Houses, which was 2019.
This sale is getting interesting.
So maybe my brother has like a newer Switch game, but are we already auctioning this? I'm just doing $1. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I don't really care, because it's a single railroad.
Congratulations.
You can have it. I don't care. I don't know why he freaking auctioned
Let's
it.
roll the dice.
7. Did I just land on it? Oh no, I landed on chance.
It's time to find out whether you have good luck.
Oh, I had a Gale Jump free card. I just skipped past that on accident. Whoops. I wish I had newer games. It's just usually I don't have like any money.
Buy this property. What do you want to do?
And I spend all of it on DLC for games I play for like a lot for like a month and then don't play again. It's not great. Man, it'd be nice if I could have a property. I thought the computers would be like this. Why are they auctioning everything? Just buy the goddamn property. It's like how you can just put in $1 though. Like why? What's the point? You know what? I'll take it for $5 over. Never mind. $8 over. Oh, that was a big bargain on that one.
Great investment.
That was too much.
Your time has come.
The life of being a variety streamer where you just play the most random games.
You have enough money to buy this property.
Hey, they
Would you
actually
like to
bought
invest?
something and auction it. That's crazy. Get a 9. They got a 10. God dang it.
Not the nicest place to visit, but at least you're safe.
So what they roll last time? Like, how were they on start? Oh, I think they passed go, so it must have been like a chance they got that just sent them back to go.
You know what you're doing.
Can we stop with the 10s? That'd be great.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
What is that? God freaking dang it, come on. I want to play the game.
I hope
I
you're
probably
feeling
should have done
lucky.
6 people. Yeah, because I also didn't realize how slow the
Let's
freaking
play.
computer is. They're real slow. Are you freaking joking me?
How much are you?
Stop
ready to
auctioning. Thought that was just gonna work. I don't care.
Now that's how you do business. It's your
Let me
turn.
land on a property, baby.
Impressive.
I think I did. I did. Yay. Saint Charles.
Congratulations.
Give me a 2. Or a 3. God dang it. Well, nobody has that. So I guess I'll get the red too.
Investor. Who will be the lucky one?
That wasn't a bad turn. I got 2 properties. Not bad. Yeah, like these guys have no reason to be
This is your
frugal.
chance to own some real estate.
You know?
Are you ready?
I don't know why they have so many auctions. What is this man doing? No.
If there's demand,
No.
there will be an offer.
Yeah, let me get the worst color set. Thanks. Thanks.
Let's roll the dice.
That's real cool.
Are you interested in buying
Orange
this
property.
I wish you luck.
Right out of the car.
Something good is going to happen. I can feel it.
Oh wow, 2nd place in a beauty contest. Crazy. Also, why is this 2nd place? There's not even one for getting
Your
1st
turn
place. It's
starts
just
now.
you get 2nd place. Okay. No, free parking, but I don't think he'll get anything.
No harm will come to you here.
Never mind. Double 1s. Snake eyes. You got a 4. Oh, a 10. Great. Oh, doesn't that attack though?
That's what I call
Alright, that's fine.
bad news.
I get the blues, man. That'd be great. Ultramarine and
It's your
indigo.
turn.
Ow. Oh, that's a yellow. Oh, baby.
This property is for sale. It's time to become the owner.
I mean, honestly, if I just get every color, then I get a lot of trade pieces, so... It's kind of working out. Hey, that's my property. Pay
Sometimes
me.
bad things happen. Smart
Take that,
investors
Vincenzo.
never give up.
I don't even know if I said that right.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Seven. That's a railroad.
Isn't a train I wouldn't take.
I think 3 people have a railroad.
Your turn starts now.
And then he's gonna roll it too. Nope, 10.
Congratulations.
It's probably another community chest. Oh, nope, it's a brown property.
How far will you go?
Auction Baltic, sure, okay. Can I get away with this? Cool. Yeah, I just pay $1 more than that, I'll take it. Here's the thing, there's like 3 or 4 properties I can't run into. Well, actually, there's 3 railroads. So there's like 7 I can't run to. Like, they're not even like that bad of spaces either. Like, yeah, $12. No. Whatever will I do if I run into a $12 space?
I wish you luck.
The dog hasn't even bought anything. To be fair, I think they've gone on chance freaking just visiting free parking and now go to jail.
Let's take a break.
So I think it's just I've had really bad rolling luck. But you know,
Your time has come.
man's gonna get a 5. Okay, never mind. 7. Oh, railroad.
Don't give up. Persistence is
Whoa.
the key to success.
That's crazy.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh. Ow. 5. That... Oh, that's a green.
You
Hey.
have enough money to buy this property.
Yeah.
Would you like to
I
invest?
literally have like one of every color. Except orange and blue. Dark blue. Every other one, though, I have at least one of.
How did you do that?
Snake eyes. Oh, well, the red seem to be taken up.
May the best investor win.
Hmm. Well, then. We seem to be doing not great here. Alright, that's 2 reds.
Now that's how you do
Who is it that
business.
has? Okay, it's a million. I'm just gonna see if I can give him a get out of jail free card and just see if that's enough. This is the Midwest states. Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois. Actually, I think Kentucky's in the south.
This is your chance to own some real estate. Are you ready?
Oh, dang, you got a green. Well, that's fine. Because I think orange and red are like the 2 best properties anyway. I think. Brr.
You landed on a free property. Do you want to invest?
Stop auctioning it. I'm just gonna withdraw because they're gonna go over what I can bid, so I'm just gonna withdraw now. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why they're auctioning so much. I really don't. I guess it's because they're on very easy. You have like $1,700. Why are you freaking withdrawing? What the frick? But you're also in jail, so you don't have to worry about landing on anything. I get to put them on very easy, but still, what the frick? You just keep landing on the red that I want to trade with him. I mean, yeah, he has, I think, a red and a railroad. Which I want the red, so I mean...
Future holds for you.
I don't think there's a hole I can trade him. Maybe I could try and trade Baltic, but I don't know if it'll matter.
You can't always
Community
decide what's
chest.
going to happen to you.
for like $20. Wow, they just lost $30 that turn, basically.
It's your turn.
Actually, I can't afford Boardwalk, man. Dang it. I might give them a green then. Just so they can give me money, because I think as long as the values match, then they will accept it.
Someone already owns this
I'll
property.
take $8.
Time to pay the rent. Your time has come.
Bam. 3, 6. That's luxury tax. God freaking dang it, dude. Alright.
Trading is the heart of business.
I'm just gonna start off with this. What's the get out of jail free card? How much is that? That's worth 50. Okay. The light blues can actually be pretty helpful too. Like they can rack up some money. Oh, Baltic. Will that work?
What's your offer?
Wow, it did. All right. Color set.
I wish you luck.
Don't give me freaking income tax. I think that's 6. Okay. Oh, that's another light blue. You know what? I'll just get that.
The bank is looking for an investor.
Cool.
Who will be
Oh wait, no, I traded the light blue. I'm an idiot. I forgot I did that. Well. Does anybody really... I mean, the dog is close. You know what? I don't think
Excellent.
I'll have to worry. Besides, I can just sell it if I need to.
Let's
Because there's
roll
like
the
no
dice.
heavy hitters, so. There's like one, and that's Pacific Avenue. Which I'm not even close to right now. That's 5. A chance. That's chance.
Successful people make their own luck.
I really need to get those good chances, man. And also people to land on my properties. That'd also be good.
Let's play.
There's nothing on that strip though, so Eco's fine. Is that Boardwalk? Or Park Place? Nope, that's chance.
What do the cards have to say?
Go back 3 spaces. Oh, that's community chest.
It's time to find
Cool.
out whether you have good luck or bad luck.
Are you freaking joking me? Well, at least I have enough. God dang it.
Let's roll the dice.
Yeah, the color set will make them cost more, which is nice. Where's that dice just went all the way over there? Yeah, that's that last green. I think Emilian's the only one who's actually bought stuff.
If
I'm pretty
there's
sure.
demand, there will be an offer.
He's just gonna have the blues traded to him at this point.
What do you want?
Oh, that's
trade?
definitely gonna be accepted. Yeah. I like how it just Vincenzo's just been
It's your turn.
it's just been traded both light blues. He didn't even buy either of them. Oh, we got Boardwalk. Are you freaking
This property is looking for a buyer.
okay?
Will it be you?
I'm glad he's auctioning it when I can't do anything. Oh yeah, let me bid real quick. I guess my net worth is like high enough, but you know, I'm good. He got it anyway. What was the point of auctioning? Actually, you might got it cheaper. I think you did get it for cheaper. So I guess that was smart, but also he
Your turn
did not
starts
have the most
now.
money, and I don't know why. What is it? Arul? Arvel? How do you say that? But the dog is got a ton of money and just is not using it.
Let's see if
They have 0
chance is on your
properties.
side.
Reading Railroad. I'm pretty sure that's yep. All right, they got to pay.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
The dog has so much money, but they don't have any property, so they're probably just gonna get out first.
Your time has come.
Which would be, well, it wouldn't be good, because actually, they wouldn't get the money. 'Cause they're probably gonna be nickel and dime their way out.
Must pay this player. Shake the dice.
Yay.
And see what the future holds for you.
Fine. I think I have to pay. God dang it. By $1? Oh my. Dude. That's so stupid. Like the one that was actually like a decent amount. Of course, dude.
I wish you luck.
Freaking course. I know someone's gonna land on it too. Like that's, it's just gonna happen. 9. People land on my properties. Why are they laying on this freaking railroad so much?
Have you thought about upgrading?
I'm surprised he didn't offer a trade
Shake
with
the
me.
dice and see what the future holds for you.
Or Park Place.
Interested in buying this property?
Alright, well, at least there's not a color set with dark blue. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I feel like 6 players is probably a bit much for Monopoly. Just a little bit. Is that the one I own?
Whatever happens,
God dang it's
don't
chance.
settle.
Here's utility. I think that is unowned. Yeah.
How much
Okay.
are you ready to pay?
Auctioning. This takes freaking 5 years. Like, who started this too? I can't even see. I wish they would tell you who, like, started it. Because I was, like, half paying attention. I haven't been recording.
Congratulations.
Okay, well, there's not too many drop terms. I think if I decide to do Wii Sports, then I'll start recording that.
Your turn starts
I might just
now.
have to break them up. Or if there starts being, like, frame issues, then maybe I can get
Can't always
the part of
decide
the
what's going
stream
to
that
happen.
was not laggy. Can I stop being good? Freaking chance at community chess. God dang it. Hey, that's mine. It's like $14, but
Someone already
$10.
owns this
Cool.
property. Time to
Thanks,
pay the
Charles.
rent.
Ugh. If you hear banging, that's my mom putting in trim. So yeah, that's what it is.
Your rent
Hey,
is
another one. That's a color set too. That's a little bit more. There we go. Now people are landing on them.
Let's roll the dice.
I need to make it so I freaking like, you know, they actually cost a lot.
Whoa, you know what you're doing.
That's an orange, isn't it? I can't afford it.
May the best investor
Cool.
win.
That's great. How are you still packing up? Hey, dude.
That's how you do business.
What the frick? Oh my god, this guy's gonna get a freaking monopoly. Come on. What a chance. Oh, that's a yellow. God
Buy this
freaking
property.
dang it!
Is there another way to get it?
Wow, he already had a yellow and he didn't. He's not bothering. Is the dog gonna do something? Hey, there's a bid. Hey, the dog got a property.
We have a
Look at that. Yeah, that turn sucked.
Let's play.
I might try to trade, like, basically sell my yellow. Probably from the dog.
That's what I like to see.
I'll just give him the yellow and just have him give me a ton of cash. Then I can just buy houses.
It's your turn.
guess I can give them the green too. Although they'll probably trade it stupidly away, so.
Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors never give up.
Why do I feel like the commentary sometimes like getting over it? Like, is it just me or is that the feel they get from it?
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio. Your turn starts now.
Honestly, if they get the brown color set, I won't care, because even at its most expensive, it's $450. Which if I get, like, a lot of these to work out, that's gonna be barely anything.
You have enough money to buy this property. Would you like to invest?
Okay. What are you doing? No.
What do you want to trade?
I'm not paying. I mean, it would give me a better color set.
What's your offer?
Alright. Alright.
Shake the
I just
dice.
was curious if it would work.
Future holds for you.
I wasn't paying money though. They literally did like the one thing in a trade though, like was gonna absolutely not work.
You landed on
I mean, the game obviously doesn't know that, but hey, the dog's got another property.
Your turn starts now.
Actually using some of that money now. Look at that.
Don't give up.
Hey, that's
Persistence is the
mine.
key to success.
You hit the one green that wasn't a million. Nice.
Let's roll the dice.
Oh. 11. Is that freaking... That's goddamn Park Place, man.
Player.
Come on. I guess it's better than luxury tax. Still, that's annoying.
I wish you luck.
Property's going? Actually, yeah, the first brown. Mediterranean's not. But I think everything else is gone. Oh, and one railroad. But other than that, I think all the properties are eaten up, so... I just gotta get lucky with chance, I feel like, at this point.
Let's play.
Or if I land on free parking, because there have been some, taxes. Oh, come on!
Home
Really?
sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
I'm so annoyed I freaking land on a railroad. Couldn't pay it by freaking 1, so the house went away. I mean, I don't think anybody's landed on it, but still. It's freaking frustrating that that was the case. 5. Okay.
You certainly had other plans for your money.
I wish I had more games, honestly. 'Cause then I would honestly probably... Hey, that's mine. I'd honestly probably be doing playthrough a game.
Smart investors never give up.
Can't tell if that was my mom screaming or not. I have no idea.
Successful people make their own luck.
Ooh, $15. Oh no. Whatever will he do? Yeah, Million's like my only real competition. As far as how many properties they own. 8. Come on! Can I stop letting
Someone
freaking
already owns
properties
this property.
that other people
Time
own?
to pay the rent.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do Illinois.
Well done.
Illinois, and I'll just stop for now. Because how it's been going so far, I'm just gonna land on other people's properties, so, you know. Dang it, 7. Come on.
Persistence is the key to
I think
success.
on one of the two properties a freaking doggone. God dang it.
Your rent is due.
Glad that people are laying on other people's properties and not mine, even though I have the most. It's great.
I wish you
Actually, I think Emilian has like a very similar amount. With as do I. Okay, well he just passed all of them. Great. 7. Are you freaking joking me?
You must pay this player.
Come on.
Your turn starts now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good roll.
I guess a 4. God dang it. I keep missing them by like 1.
Let's
This sucks. Oh,
Let's
there
ride
goes
this
our
train of
railroad.
success.
Now I think it's just Mediterranean and after that everything is bought. So I wonder then if that's when the computer's gonna do a lot more trades or not. Oh, yep, there it goes. Okay, well, every property's gone.
This is your chance to own some real estate. Are you
I might be
ready?
able to get this. Because I probably could get it back from Emilian pretty easily. I'm not scared. Bam!
Great investment.
Yeah, I probably could trade it back and get the other brown really easily. This is gonna be a railroad for yellow. You don't need the money. Like, you really don't. They're gonna accept it, but you don't need the money at all. Yeah, maybe I don't set up other people
Shake
with
the dice.
monopolies,
See what
because
the
it's gonna
future
just be
holds.
really easy. I think the computers are just gonna accept each other's trades every time. Even if they're freaking terrible. God dang it!
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Let me just see. Honestly. 60. I could actually just pay that, but... You know what, let's try 25.
Trading is the heart of business.
Okay. I got the Browns. The Cleveland Browns. Alright. Sure.
Let's roll
Okay.
the dice.
That's really great, because the houses are freaking dirt cheap, but... I really didn't think that would work. Hey!
Your rent is due.
I got it all back, baby. That was definitely worth it then.
Your time has come.
I literally got $1 out of this turn. Sick. What is that? Oh, an 8. Okay. That's Park Place.
I love what you've done to the place.
Really, everybody's laying on Park Place. Like, god dang. And by that, I mean 2 people. Still, like, come on.
It's your turn.
That's 6. Yep, 7. Hey, that's mine.
Give up. Persistence is the key to success.
Wow, he could have landed on the other greens and he didn't. That's a shame. Five. Is that boardwalk? Oh no, let's go.
It's payday.
My noise gate can't really. You can't catch my beatboxing. I guess it's too quiet. I don't know.
Smart investors never give up.
It really seems like I'm doing it at like the same volume that I'm speaking, but I guess not. Dude, come on! Can I just not land on someone for one turn? I want money. Come on.
Your
Boardwalk.
rent is due.
Man. I think I've landed on one cancer community chest. I think I've landed on one. God dang it.
Sometimes you
Hey,
have to pay the
$6.
price.
Triple digits.
Your time has come.
Did that go again? I might want to put a house on Baltic.
Race.
Oh, actually, that person's going. Never mind. Yeah, I probably should put on Baltic on my previous turn. They're gonna get a 3, aren't they? They got a 6. Hey, $6.
Things happen. Smart
Why are they laying on these
investors
ones?
never give up.
Why can't they land on the red ones? Come on. What is that? I don't know. 11. That's Nico's,
I
right?
hope
Oh no,
you're
that's
feeling
Kamichi.
lucky.
What? I thought 12 was free parking. What? What?
The dice and
I
see
swear
what the
free parking was
future
12 and he rolled an 11. Or did he roll a 9? I don't know. Hey, it's mine.
Perhaps you should manage your
I wish someone else would have landed on it though. It's $20 for one house. It's not even like worth it, I feel like. God dang. Yeah, whatever.
You
I guess I
did
could start
well.
building it up. Roll them bones. Okay. What the frick?
Someone already
Hey.
owns this property.
Can you stop laying on this one and my other ones, please? There's 3 people on this. What the frick? Three. Wow, okay.
You must pay this player.
$8. This is so slow.
Let's roll the
Because
dice.
nobody's laying on the freaking big ones. And like nobody's going for like color sets or anything either. It's like I'm the only one who has like
Don't
decently
give up.
sized ones.
Persistence is the key to success.
Well, actually, there's really only one, and that's my house on the red one. On Kentucky, I think. Oh no, it's Illinois, I think. Kentucky, I think, is the first one. Illinois is the last one. Yeah, that's like the only decently big one.
Rent is due.
I mean, Boardwalk is 50, but even then, with how much money everybody has, it's not that big.
Let's play.
Even 100, honestly, it's not that much. But could definitely help me start getting the game more. And they get a 1. God freaking, come on!
Someone already owns
Oh,
this
well, I guess I land on my yellow.
Time to pay the rent.
At least there's that. Wee. God dang it, dude.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
I got a nice amount of money.
You must pay this player.
$10. Doll hairs.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Snake eye. Hey, $10.
Sometimes Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors never give
Well,
up.
my money amount's no longer nice. Nine.
Relax.
God.
Nothing can happen to you here.
Dang it. I also forgot about free parking, but I wasn't even close to it, so it's not like it would have mattered. Five. Just visiting.
Just visiting.
Honestly, if I go to jail, I'm pretty alright with it.
You certainly had other plans for your money.
Because that means I can't lose any money unless it comes from a chance where it's like all other players give you money. But I think it's only the birthday one that does that, and it's already been drawn, so I think I literally won't lose any money if I go to jail. But I'd also need to roll Snake Eyes if I want it, so.
Don't
Hey,
give up.
another one.
Persistence is the key to success.
Heck yeah.
I wish you luck.
Bam. I'm gonna land on Boardwalk or Luxury Tax. It's gonna be one of the two. Okay, no, I land on neither. Well, I get Community
Something good is
Chest.
going to happen. I can feel it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. That just lets me buy some stuff.
Great.
$10 of a house. Heck yeah. I mean, should I do it? It would be a lot more. I'll do it.
Well played.
And I'll put another one on Baltic.
That's
And
how
then
we
that's
create
my
a
turn.
legacy.
So I think Indiana now has a house on it as well. And he's gonna get an 8. Okay, 7.
This is what I call a safe spot.
Look at all that money he got. $0. Get a 3 or a 4. That's a 2, I think.
You do.
Yeah! Give me $100, baby! Okay, something happened with my capture card. That was weird. Although I did yank on my controller because it's plugged in. You know what? If I'm gonna be that physical, I might as well unplug my controller because it's also definitely fully charged.
Successful people make
Community
their own
chest. Go to jail. It's honestly not bad because you can't lose money, but
luck. Your
also I think the
time has
computer
come.
probably just always pays to get out. Hey, jail isn't, you know, the hardest thing. Oh, maybe the weird thing with my capture card was a dropped frame. I don't know.
You can't always
Another
decide
community
what's going
chest.
to happen to you.
Ooh, $50. That's boardwalk money right there. I'm happy someone landed on that on freaking Kentucky though, or Illinois. I keep
It's
saying
your
Kentucky. Freaking Illinois. Six. Oh, mine's 7. Dang.
Sometimes bad things
I mean, I
happen.
think a lot of people
Smart
land on that
investors
anyway, so.
never give up.
I just need him to land on the big boys, and then I'm back in it. Really? Freaking threaded the needle?
Let's see if
Come on.
chance is on your side.
I mean, it's 25. God freaking why? There's been like no bad community chests. There's been like 3.
Your turn starts now.
Well, god dang it.
Your rent is due.
Or yet, Or, god, okay, that turn just
Sometimes
sucked.
you have to pay the price.
That was terrible. Give me another one.
How did you do that?
God dang. Oh, like, hey, at least you got that one and I didn't get it, because that would have been real bad.
I wish you luck.
I wish you could make the dice roll around less.
You must pay this player.
That'd be great. Whoa. Also, why is it like orange and gold? Like, couldn't they have done like red?
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Like, why do they have to be so similar? Or like white or black, they could have done either
Now's a
as
good
well.
time to think
They
about
might
your
have
next
actually.
move.
It's just I got these colors. I think there are more colors than this, but yeah. And hey, that's mine.
Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors never give up.
I guess that's a consolation for what I went through that turn. Yep, 7.
At
That's
least you're not
luxury
giving
tax.
money to one of your opponents.
I think that's worse though, because you pay the
It's
most.
your turn.
Like some of these you literally pay like $10. I'd much rather land on those than freaking like income or luxury tax, especially income tax. That's 200. It's basically all your go money. It just goes away.
What do the cards have to say?
Chance. Wish I had the could land on chance and community chest. That'd be great. Oh, the dog owns 2.
Let's play.
I didn't know that. Oh, give me a 3. Okay. I guess I didn't say
Don't give up.
on that die. I guess I just said a 3. I guess the game technically listened. God dang it. Okay.
You certainly had other plans for your money.
Dude, imagine if this guy had like houses down on that though. He'd be rolling in it.
Dice and see what the future holds for you.
I don't have any dark blue one though, so I can't really like trade for it. That's go to jail.
Oh, tough luck.
You got all this money from free parking, now go to jail. 7. He landed on his own property. Oh, he did nothing.
Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, none of them have a color set, so they can't get houses, and they're not trading. Like, nothing's happening. Because I feel like I also don't have the money to do any moves. And they're also, like, amongst a lot of people. Unless I can get both yellows from Fabricio, which you would have no properties then.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Hey, one house, $10. God, that is meaningless. Especially when you pass go, dude. That's freaking nothing. Six. Oh, you landed on 1 red that's like actually cheap.
Rent is due.
I mean, it's still kind of high, but still, that's annoying.
It's your turn.
Can't get free parking now, that's great. 3, chance. Give me money.
I hope you're feeling lucky.
Okay, I guess that's basically a freaking go to go, except I gotta pay $50 to get there. God dang it. Dude, if I get the light blues, then I wouldn't have to worry about losing money except for income tax. Which actually Vincenzo has both of them.
Done to the place.
And they accept them at really cheap amounts.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Being in jail is actually not that bad. I don't know why they're just paying out. I guess it's because they're on very easy.
Someone
Which I think it basically just affects how they do in auctions and trades. That's it. So, yeah.
Let's roll the dice.
And as I think it's chance or something. Oh no, that's income tax.
Not good. not good
There
at
goes
all.
the go money. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen to me, honestly. I'm not gonna be surprised if I
Your
land on it.
time has come.
Because how far away is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna probably roll a 5, honestly. Hey, that's mine. $10.
This player.
Again. Without a house.
Your turn starts now.
Three. Yeah, another 100, baby. Heck yeah.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Give me that. Big boy.
Let's roll the dice.
Hey, I got 5 with one of them. I think I still have to pay, though. Or actually, that might be mine. Hey, it is mine. Yeah.
Home sweet home. Have
Right.
you thought about upgrading?
Yep, I'm gonna do that. 300 would be freaking nuts. And then I can actually, you know, do stuff. I'm gonna do that.
Congratulations.
And then get Mediterranean up. So, you know, it's actually not just the same as St. Charles.
Your time has come.
It's actually gonna hurt a bit. Well, I say a bit, but that's a strong word. That's a pink
Perhaps you should
that he
manage your
owns.
portfolio.
That's the one, yeah, that's the one pink he owns. Wow. Dude, they traded like before properties were bought, and now they're not trading at all. Sucks. I want stuff to happen, because this is
It's time to
very
find
slow.
out whether
Did he
you
just
have good
thread
luck
the needle?
or bad luck.
Hey, that's mine. Hey. Whoa.
Let's play.
Yeah, I probably could just honestly trade all the properties and then they just have to go around and just they're only paying me. Hey, St. Charles.
Things happen.
God, I wish I had the pinks, man. They land on St. Charles so many times. There's 3 people on it. They keep landing on my ones that cost freaking nothing. That's theirs.
Love what you've done to the place.
The, like, only property other than a railroad they own. Nice. Honestly, it'd probably be smart to try and trade from Fabricio, but I don't know if I can. If I could, it honestly probably wouldn't be really risky, because then I'd have to just basically sell a lot of houses if I land on stuff. Even then, I don't think I have enough money to do the trade. 8. Alright, that's fine. At least it wasn't the railroad. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I might trade with Vincenzo, but I'm not sure about that. Hey, 300, baby! Yeah! I got a decent amount of money now. Could you be so kind? Hey, thanks.
You know what you're
That's
doing.
100, baby. Or 90. Yeah! Heck yeah.
Let's roll the dice.
Roll a snake eyes or a 3. Either or would be fine. Dang it. And he went to jail.
Looks like you have some thinking
Again.
to do.
Seven. That's
You certainly
Nico.
have other plans for your money.
That was a good turn for me though.
Your turn starts now.
I guess it's still technically not over. Because the dog could land on him. Get a 2 or a 1. Dang. Okay. I mean, it was pretty good already. Like,
Someone already
I'm not
owns
too
this
upset that they
property.
didn't land on it.
Time to pay the rent.
I honestly might save my money and just trade for the light blues. Or either that or go for like hotels for the Browns.
Sometimes you have to
And then the
pay
Browns would be
price.
helpful for once. And good. It'd be good for
Let's
once.
play.
Dang, that joke would have been a lot more funny if I said good. Did I threaten to my own properties again?
Whatever happens, don't settle.
What? Are you freaking joking me, dude? Come on! I finally have money and then I get to pay each people 50? Oh my god, dude.
Excellent.
Alright, I'll just get more houses for those, I guess. God dang it. Those have all been brown houses, too. Ugh. Freaking course. He's going to jail. This actually works out for me, too, because I have another chance to hit my Reds, so...
Let's roll
Cincinnati
the dice.
Reds.
Impressive.
Oh, thread the needle. What the frig? Give me snake eyes if you'd be so kind, Nico. Roll some snake eyes. Ow. I think it's a 2, so I didn't get
That's
it.
what I like to see.
God dang it, you got double 4s. Why couldn't both of those be one number less? I gotta go for some of the
I
bigger
wish you luck.
colors, honestly. I don't know.
Successful
Community
people make
chest.
their own luck.
Okay, well, good thing I didn't get that one. Yeah, that one actually probably would cost more than the pay each people 50.
Your time has come.
Because I paid 250 and then that was like, what, 40, 45? So yeah, I think I would have been more.
You certainly had other plans for your money. Let's roll the dice.
Yeah, I guess on the upside with them not trading is like, none of them have like a color set, so they can't build houses, and it's also just cheaper. Like, I'm not in really any real monetary danger, even though I'm barely above triple digits. Because if I was playing with actual people, they'd have color sets by now. Like, I think the board would just be entirely color sets at this point.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Thread the needle.
You can't always decide what's going to happen to you.
Go to jail. Baby.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
7. God dang it. That was a great turn.
It's your turn.
It would be so kind, Vincenzo. Roll an 11. Okay. 3.
You must pay this
I
player.
hate that if they roll like a 2 or 3, you can't skip it. Why? It's so
Your turn
stupid.
starts now.
There's a skip button for like every other number, but 2 and 3, nah. You can't skip those. I had a lot of spin on it. Hey! Wait, is that mine? Hey! That's actually quite a bit too, isn't
Don't
it?
give up.
Yeah, 180! Heck
Persistence is
yeah!
the key to success.
Alright. Take it.
Let's play.
I thought it was my turn for some reason. Ow. Dang it. Almost hit my green. It wouldn't have been that much, but hey, every
You're
little
feeling
bit helps.
lucky.
Yeah, Joe, free card. He has 2 of those now.
Let's roll the dice.
Ow. That freaking clothesline.
Your rent is due.
I don't know what the mic's picking up, honestly. Just laying on the desk. Well, my feet are up. I don't know why I said I was laying on
and
it.
see what the future holds for you.
I'm not. My legs are just up. Yeah, it feels like this weekend's been going on for forever.
What do the cards have to say?
It's because I've just been watching like only YouTube videos, because I've learned that those days go by a lot slower.
It's your
That's
turn.
probably why. Bam! Yeah, right on go. Heck yeah, I'll take it. Just get me past all of that.
Good
All
news.
right, and then I'll think I'll get hotels for these. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Hotels.
Serious.
And then I'll give Indiana on their house. Boom. Heck yeah.
I wish you luck.
Dang it. I guess he still has a chance to land on him though.
You certainly
That's
had
fine.
other plans for your money.
Yeah, Kentucky's still the cheaper one, but it's still 90. Like, that's pretty good. Aside from the ones that aren't on color sets, they're getting pretty steep here.
Luck is on your side.
They keep laying on St. Charles. Man, I really wish I had the pinks, dude. God dang.
Let's roll the dice.
I would have won this like an hour ago. Community chest.
Let's see if chance is on your side.
Ooh.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Oh yeah, he's round and bolted. Get an 8 or 10, baby. No, you got a 6.
You're home.
Man.
It's time to manage your portfolio.
Why aren't they trading? It's bugging me. Because they definitely can make those moves. They just aren't trading. Now that I have hotels on the browns, I might go for the light blues. Or the yellows just to get Fabricio out of the game.
Smart investors never give up.
One of the two. Fabricio would have 0 properties after that, so he'd basically just eventually lose all of his money and then, yeah, he'd go bankrupt. So then that'd be one less person in the game, so it could go along faster.
Sometimes you have to pay the
Because
price.
Vincenzo still has pink and a railroad, so he could still stay alive, especially since, you know, there's still quite a few other properties. Ow. And 11. Hey, St. Charles. About time I land on St. Charles. I don't think I can read. You know what? What's the value of the yellows, you know? Just curious. 540. Yeah, that's a little steep. And then I trade him a yellow. I don't want to trade the greens. Well, they haven't been any trades, so I don't know. It's like, I feel like someone could get a color. Yeah, Nico could trade with the dog and freaking get a color set right now, and he's just not. So I don't know. Maybe I do trade, like, my green away. Oh, that's a lot of money.
Don't give up.
250.
Persistence is the key to success.
I'm pretty sure my browns are actually more expensive now. They were freaking, like, worthless before. I love that one house cost makes it so the rent's $10. Great. Oh, is that another one?
Someone already
300.
owns
Heck
this
yeah.
property. Time to pay the rent.
I got a lot of money now. I can just buy the yellows now.
Let's roll the dice.
Then Fabricio would have freaking nothing. You get a 2 or a 4. That's Snake
That's
Eyes.
what I like to see.
Oh, actually, yeah, that works out because that's still a hotel. Nice $200.
Your rent
Now
is
give me
due.
$250. Wow, this has been a great turn.
Your time has come.
I'm almost in quadruple digits now. Heck yeah. Roll another Snake Eyes. Dang, okay. 4. That might... Okay, I was supposed to say that was my property also. Yeah, maybe I get the light blues.
Shake the the dice and see what the future holds for you.
I think the yellows probably would still be better, because then I can get someone out of the game. This could go by faster. Oh. You got income tax? God dang it. Why couldn't you land on Baltic?
Your turn starts now.
Alright. 7.
You certainly had other plans for your money.
$50.
I wish you luck.
Bam. 2. 3. Whatever. That's gonna be like barely anything. $12. Oh no. So I'm gonna give the house on the red real quick, and then I'm gonna trade. Trade for those yellows. Try 360.
If there's demand, there will be an offer.
Boom, baby! I got the yellows. How much do the yellows cost? Oh, also 150? Yeah, I'll get a house on Marvin Gardens.
Well played.
And, Ventnor.
Congratulations.
Alright, so Fabricio's got absolutely nothing. 6. Hey!
You must pay this.
Hey, good thing I got the yellows. Yeah, I think this is when I start winning the game now.
It's your turn.
I think Emilian's probably gonna be the last person with me. Hey, that's my 1 green.
Your rent is due.
I think it's gonna be Fabricio's out first, then... Well, I think it depends if I get the light blues.
Shake
Because if I don't, then it's gonna be
and
the
see
dog
what the
next,
future
probably.
holds for you.
Then Vincenzo, then Nico, and then Emilian. That's my prediction. But if I get the light blues, then I think Vincenzo gets out second.
Someone already owns this property. Time to pay the rent.
Yeah, Nico and Emilian, it's definitely between them on who's gonna be last.
Your time has come.
They're the only two that actually, you know, have a decent amount. Dang. Actually, that would have,
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
that would have been like $6 or whatever. I don't honestly have enough to get the light blues from Vincenzo, though. Get a 6 or an 8, buddy! Yeah! I'm probably clipping the mic a bunch, but I don't care, baby! Give me 450.
Certainly had other
Yeah.
plans for your money.
Hey up, Fabricio, you got nothing. Yeah, pink's gonna be a little difficult because Emilia and Vincenzo has one. But actually, if I could just bankrupt Vincenzo, then I get the other
Don't
pinks.
give
So.
up. Persistence is the key to success.
Yeah, I think I just get the light blue here this next turn. Because, yeah, there's no crazy number I can land on. Really, the only thing that could kill me is the, like, pay up for the hotels and houses I
Time to
have.
find out whether you have good luck or
Okay,
bad
well, that's great. I think it wasn't one the dog owned. Yeah, I'm gonna get the light blues. I'm just gonna snatch him up. Yeah, that's freaking nothing. I wanna see if I can do 100.
Trading is the heart of business.
Counter. Oh, $20 more? Okay, sure. That's fine. Now I got the light blues. I should do that.
That's how we create our legacy.
Yeah, let's make these actually worth something. Make them be worth a bit. Where am I? Okay, I'm at the railroad. I think I'll just
Mighty Oaks from
do
Little Acorns
this. Just in case. Because I could land on Boardwalk, and that's 50. And I think the dog's other railroad's over there too, so there's like two 50s coming up. So I do want to save up a little bit.
At least you're not giving money to
Oh yeah, and luxury tax too. So yeah, definitely should have a little bit more money than I usually do. Especially since I don't think anybody's really around my properties. Well, actually, yeah, they're in dice rolls reach. Dang it. That's unfortunate for me.
the Go Space.
It sure is, announcer.
Your turn starts
No,
now.
actually, yeah, they were pretty close. I guess I do have, like, properties on every side of the board, so... Hey, that's some money. Yeah, except for that, like, the last strip, I don't have, like, anything.
Plans for your money.
Like, I'm in every spot except green and dark blue. That's really it.
Your time.
Oh, and actually, the side of where jail is. I have one in either color as well. So yeah. The only way I'd get dark blue is I bankrupt either Emilian or Nico, which they're literally the last two I think that's gonna happen, so...
It's your turn.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the dark blue color set. I'd be surprised if any of the other three would be around before Nico and Emilian go down. That's 7. Ah,
You must
okay.
pay this player.
They can still roll it though. It's not 1 away, it's 2 away. It's
Your
me.
turn starts now.
Just don't give me luxury tax, and I'm okay with it. That's, I think, luxury tax. Oh, that's chance, okay.
People make their own luck.
Oh, that's fine. Yay! Oh, I just realized it's a huge jump if I get houses now, so I'm gonna do that.
Well,
Yeah, let's do that. We're getting crazy now.
dice.
Get 3 or 5. Dang. Actually, the 6 was there. There was no chance.
Someone
Hey, that's mine now. I forgot I had the light blues. Thanks, Vincenzo, for giving me those. How nice of you. I was 100 with 2 houses. That was with 1 house. I think I'm used to the reds. Oh, he threaded the needle.
Whatever happens, don't settle.
I'm getting money from your chances, man. God dang it.
Let's play.
Four. Hey, that's mine. Yeah, the only strips that are safe from me is the one where past jail and the last
Your
strip.
time has come.
That's it. Which is kind of funny because yeah, I think that means like the last strip is actually some of the cheaper
Congratulations.
stuff, which is funny. Actually, yeah, because even my light blues are
Future holds
more expensive than Boardwalk is right now. 5. I didn't think he didn't get mine. You got income tax. You guys stop getting income tax?
bad news.
You just gotta give it to me.
It's your turn.
Give me the money. 7. Passed it by 1. Dang it.
Don't give up. Persistence is the key to success.
I can't be too upset because of how much I have, and also, like, it literally takes 1 person laying on it, and then the game is basically
Let's
over.
play.
I mean, the game is already over, I feel like, but it'd be very over if someone landed on my reds. But he rolled a 1. That is 1 pass, isn't it? It's 1 pass. God dang
Sometimes
it.
you have to pay the price.
The game really just wants to drag this out a bit. I see.
I wish you
Alright.
luck.
Take that, Bimble. 4. Alright, well, at
You
least
must pay this player.
both utilities are owned. Is there any one I can just, like, trade pretty easily? I don't think so. Yeah, no. I could get both of Emilian's greens, but...
If
I think those are
there's
pretty
demand,
expensive.
There will be an offer.
Yeah, 620. I'm gonna wait when I have more money, but I will get more houses. Oh yeah, I should
You
do that.
did well. Mighty Oaks from Little Acorns Grow.
How do I map? Okay, there's 11 houses left. Okay, so yeah, I
Let's
definitely
roll the dice.
still can get hotels out of these. 7. That's $50, isn't it?
You certainly
God dang.
had other plans for your money.
I can still land on luxury tax too, so that's not great.
Your time
Get more
has
people
come.
land on my spaces. Get in, land on St. Charles, Vincenzo. Is that 9? Yeah, okay. That's an orange.
Somebody
I don't-
owns this property.
I don't have any
Time to
oranges.
pay the rent.
Orange and blue are the only ones I don't have any of. Well, and railroads if you count
Your
those.
turn starts now.
I don't really count the railroads. Or utilities. 5.
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio.
Yeah, that was a nothing turn. Two. Dang it, dude. The 2 set it up.
Sometimes
Come on.
bad things
Stop laying on
happen.
electric
Smart
company.
investors never give up.
Millions get a little lower on money compared to everybody
Let's
else. He
roll
might
the
actually
dice.
have to start mortgaging stuff. Especially if it lands on the red stuff. Hey,
Rent is due.
I wish you landed on my bigger ones and not just the random green I still have.
I wish you luck.
I'm pretty sure that green's been landed on more than either of Emilian's, so... It is
Something
funny,
good is
but...
going to happen. I can feel it.
Oh, another go to jail. That's actually great for him since he has no properties. Yeah, if he lands on one of my reds, he's basically screwed. I mean, he is screwed because he has nothing, but... They land on... Oh, okay, never mind. Cool.
I love what you've done to the place.
Can I get hotels?
Great.
There's like no heavy hitters.
You are headed for the top.
And then I'll wait for the,
It's your
other
turn.
one. Oh yeah, because it was also the end of my turn anyway, so... That's fine. Oh, Vincenzo would also be screwed if he landed on one of mine. And he did, yeah, he is... very screwed
Somebody
now.
already owns this property.
He's
Time
got
to
like
pay the
280, I
rent.
think. 281 left. Yeah. He is
Shake the
very
dice
screwed.
And see what the future holds for
At least Fabricio has a decent amount of money. And the dog does too. I'm gonna need someone in the comments on my comment section on my VOD to tell me how to pronounce that name. Or just go to like Texas speech maybe, because I do not know how to pronounce that name. Four.
Don't give
All
up.
right.
Persistence is the key to success. It's your turn.
What's the dog got? 9 or 10 or 11, I mean. 8. God dang it. They keep letting it on go.
Payday. Your time has come.
Three. All right.
Sometimes you have to pay the price. I wish you luck.
Oh.
Or that's just visiting. Cool.
As long as you're visiting.
Also, I'll
not in
just
trouble.
do that. That needed to be done. Yeah, those are expensive as is. Let's
Excellent.
make these more expensive. And that one a little bit more. I think if he gets a 5 though, he's bankrupt. Oh. I'm pretty sure he's bankrupt.
You must pay this player.
Yep. Wow, I did not think Vincenzo would go out first. I thought Fabrizio would
It's
for
sad
sure.
to see you leave, but you put up a good fight.
Oh, I got barely anything out of that actually. That kind of sucked. I just got the rest of his money. I didn't even get 850. What the frick, man? Okay, I'll take 700.
Money.
Thanks. Yeah, I didn't think Vincenzo would go out first. But now I got a railroad and 2 pings, so I can just easily buy that off of a million. I might try to go for both pinks and greens in one run. Oh, Jesus.
Pay this player.
Ooh, and it's mortgaged. Yeah, I think I've won at this point.
I wish you luck.
Oh, that's another hotel. Yeah.
Your rent is due.
Everybody else is screwed now.
It's your turn.
Yeah, this game's over now. The game was really just like, okay, yeah, the game's over now. They landed on another one. Jesus. Oh no, that's not the hotel.
Persistence is the
Yeah,
key
no,
to
the game has
success.
really just said, okay, it's over now. God dang, dude. Yeah, there's no no properties that can stop me. And I land on free parking, so I get more money. Alright.
That's how we create our legacy.
This is gonna be... We're just gonna do this real quick. Alright.
Well played.
We're just gonna do this.
You're
Okay.
getting serious.
Let's just do that. Alright, and then we can just trade for,
What's your offer?
I'm gonna try and buy these. Let's do 500 for those.
Trading is
500.
the heart of business.
Oh, he actually refused it. What? Okay, hang on. I think I just didn't offer him
There's
enough.
demand.
Hang on.
There will be an offer.
Oh. I think this is actually what my uncle did. Like when we played Monopoly, because I think we did throw in some AI, so we just... Or maybe he was doing it to me and my brother. Where he would just keep offering us money until we accepted. I'll do 600. Just throw an extra 100 in there, you know? I don't need
What
it.
do you want to trade?
Okay, maybe they actually are realizing, hey, they're gonna get two monopolies out of this.
What's your offer?
Hang on. Yeah, I wonder what the AI is like doing. Unless it's just that I'm winning, and I'm also getting like a ton of monopolies. Like, I don't know. I'll do 700. Ted DiBiase out here. Everybody's got a
The
price.
heart of business.
There it is. Business master. Oh, they're 200. You know what? I'll start with the pinks then. The greens can be pretty cheap.
Excellent.
They can have a break, you know?
Well done.
I know.
You did
I
well.
mean, yeah, Bulwark's also just mortgaged. So, like... Yeah, there's nothing threatening me.
I'm just okay to do this. Wait, there's no... Oh, there's no more hotels left. Shoot. Okay, hang on. Then I'll do a hotel in this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's literally nothing that can threaten me. I'm just unstoppable at this point. It's just a matter of time. So now it's just really a game of seeing who gets out first.
Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
If Nico had the oranges and like had like hotels or whatnot, he would have a shot, but yeah, no.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
Never mind.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Remember what I was just saying? Never mind. Oh, yep, that's my green. You land on the best color set I have for everybody else.
Let's roll the dice.
That timing was insane. We're actually on one of the nicer stretches of the board here, which is kind of crazy because there's a hotel on that strip.
You can't always
Community
decide
chat.
what's going to happen to you.
Hey, a good thing happened for someone else at this point. I'm surprised Fabricio actually made it this far. I thought he'd lose, and he's so far in 4th. Alright, there he goes. He's out. There he goes. I'm impressed he made it to 4th, though. Like,
Sometimes bad
that's
things
kind of crazy.
Smart investors never give up.
Smart investors never give up as he's hitting declare bankruptcy. Although, to be fair, I don't think he had a chance, so... Or... Oh, well, that's fine, honestly. That's fine.
Oh, tough luck.
Hey, just give me your orange. I'll give you 150. You know what, actually, it doesn't matter. I'll just do the same value. I have so much money, and I'll just make it back anyway.
If there's demand, there will be an offer.
Cool, I have the oranges now. Honestly, they can keep the railroads, you know? It makes it a little bit more exciting.
Great. Well done.
Honestly, I feel like it's also funny if I just keep the greens how they are. There's just like all of these death traps, and then there's just the one like green section that's just freaking fine.
Played.
I could have traded the blue from Emilian. I just would need to unmortgage Boardwalk. Nine. He actually on a safe space.
I always like it.
Yeah, now it's just to see who lands on my properties or not. Who can thread the needle better. Or, I guess, land on my greens. That too. Ooh, that's... Oh, that is threading the needle.
What do the cards have to say?
Oh! Never mind. Boy, Chance really screwed the dog over there. Eh. Oh boy, that was not good.
I wish you luck.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to move. Oh, I do nothing.
What's your offer?
I'll take the blue. Just give me Boardwalk and I'll just pay you the value. I think Emilian still's gonna get second, so I was right about that, but I think every other placement I was completely wrong about.
What do you want to trade?
Yep, there we go. Boardwalk and Park Place, baby. Oh yeah, they probably cost a lot, don't they? 200?
Great.
I'll just do that. I'll keep the blues there, because, yeah,
Your
the,
turn starts now.
the amount of money you have to pay is insane, and I feel like it's funny. The only properties ahead are my properties. Oh, he got the railroad. Oh.
Someone
Like the
already
best one you
owns
could
this
land on.
property. Time to pay the rent. Let's roll the dice.
And the dog thread the needle. I mean, technically, because that green is very cheap.
Sometimes you have to
You know,
pay the
$56,
price.
very cheap. Honestly, for Monopoly, though, I think that is pretty cheap. It'd be more of a joke if it was like 200. Yay. Alright, I'll just build another house on Boardwalk. Bam.
That's how we create our legacy.
Alright, their turn. Oh, just visiting. This Million's probably gonna get second. Because he's doing a great job of threading the needle here. Really, both of them have so far.
Your time has come.
Yeah, laying on one of the dog's railroads is really the only thing that could kind of damage me, and that does not help. She has $8 now. Oh,
You
$208.
must pay this player.
Not great.
Your turn starts now.
Back. 8. Oh, I have to pay? Oh, that's stupid.
I love what you've done to the place.
Yeah. I'll give him that break, you know. I need it.
Done.
Boom, 1400. That would kill either of them. Well, no, because he could
Roll
mortgage
the dice.
the utility, and I think he'd still be in it, but... Although he probably is gonna land on a property before. Yeah, I think he just did. Yeah, he did.
Your rent is due.
750. So yeah, that kills both of them. Most of these do, honestly. I think
wish you
pretty much
luck.
anything a dog lands on is that's a bankrupt. 9. Yep, I think that's it for the
You
dog.
certainly have
Oh no,
no
it's
plans
electric
for your
company.
life.
Never mind. Thread the needle.
Let's play.
An hour and a half Monopoly game. Unheard
Hey,
of.
good roll.
Cool. Yeah, let me just do a little bit more.
Excellent.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's
I
your
would
turn.
do hotels, but they don't even have even close to enough money.
I love what you've done to the place.
Oh, okay. The one green, the
Shake
most
the
expensive
dice
green has
and
a
see what the
house on it,
future
that's
holds
it.
for you.
I think if he lands on property here, he's dead. Except a railroad. He landed on the railroad, he's not
Sometimes
dead.
bad things happen. Smart investors never give up.
I think it's the same thing for the dog. Oh, there goes the dog.
Your rent is due.
Did do a pretty good job of throwing the needle, though, I will say. Now I have all the railroads.
Hope you had some fun at least. See you soon.
So, literally the only thing that I can pay for is either community chest, chance, if those come up. Oh, and the tax bases. And the freaking, was it, waterworks?
Hope you're feeling lucky.
Oh no, $100. Boop.
That's how we create our legacy.
Six. Oh, that's the green ones
You
though.
must pay
And
this
I don't.
player.
Yeah, that didn't have any houses on it, so he's fine.
Your time has come.
Yeah, I feel like this would have been more fun if I had less people. I kind of just took color sets from people, and that's all I did.
You can't always always decide what's going to happen to you.
Because I feel like if I did less people, then they actually could have maybe gotten a color set on their own. So then I could actually have worried. But yeah, no, there's really nothing to worry about at all. He lands. If he gets a 6, 8, 10, or 12, he's done. Actually, no, he wouldn't be if he got.
Impressive.
Yeah, he's not done. He actually can afford that. There should go. Yeah. Dude, this is basically like $50.
It's your turn.
Five. Oh, I think he's done. I don't think he can afford that.
Don't give up. Persistence
He
is the
might.
key to success.
Okay, no, he can't. I think he could have, though. He could have mortgaged the waterworks and still would have been fine. A master. Yay. I thought, man, apparently these trophies were really easy to get. Okay. Yeah. Huh. This was not how I thought it was gonna go. I thought Nico would be second or third, and he was out second. Okay, god dang. And Fabrizio, I thought you'd get last. And then Vincenzo or the dog, I thought would get out second. I was right about 1 million, but that was literally it.